All right, everybody. Welcome back to Ken Knows Gambling. This episode is sponsored by Jan Sarin. He's one of my newer members. So thank you, Jan, for your support and sponsoring this show. Well, let's see, y'all. We have got all 6 of these are now 6-0, but now they're going to get some pressure put on them because now we're up in the win goal to $1,000. That's exactly 20% of, no, actually 5,000. 20% of $5,000, which you'd think, 20%, easy peasy. No, it ain't. So just remember, if one of these goes down, and they will, sooner or later, because there'll just be too much asked of them, right? A lot of people wonder why I kill it at $300-400. You'll see here shortly. But anyway, we're back to Wayland's. We're going right to the top, to the bottom, top to the bottom. Wayland's Dixie hard 2-hit. And, that's where we are. So, let's see here. The Dixie hard 2-hit normally starts out like so. You don't need a puck. So we'll just put that over there. And then we got the hard ways. And of course at this level there is no 2 hits. You just run them. But anyway, this almost works. I got so much shit here. I'm going to put this over here. I'll put that to the side. I know I got all that stuff over there, but I can't help it. That's the way this works. You can see everything, I think. Anyway, again, I've had some people ask about the sports service, and again, I don't know. It depends on you guys. You can go to my website, kendallsgambling.com, down at the bottom. You can get a link. It'll take you over to the post that I put up on the community, so it tells you everything, gives you the links, so you can, help me make a decision. I've got to get to at least 20, so you can find that over there. You can find my store, everything about me, man, over there, kendallsgambling.com. Remember, all strategies will go down sooner or later. The best bet in all the world is never to make the first bet, because gambling sucks. All right, the Dixie Hard by Wayland's Way Craps with Alicia. And I guess we're ready to go. Let's go. And look at this. This is how it's been running lately. 7s have been just massive. And, sooner or later, I'm going to go on such a tear of 7s. And, oh well, right? There's nothing we can do about it, but try to sustain. All right. But boy, I've been rolling a bunch of them lately. There's a 10. Now we're going to get 100 on that one. We're going to lose. Actually, it's a $90 net, so I'm going to give back 10. And we got to get 2 hits, if we remember. Another 10, so that's a 90. We'll just take 90 net. And that's our 2 hits. Oh, I forgot to cap that, sorry. We won it anyway, so. Alright. We're good. Here we go. We gotta win $1,000, y'all. I may need to start this up at a different level. I'll adjust as I go, I guess. There's another 7. And anybody that really, wanted me to do these are all picked by you. If I have to make adjustments, just because I have to, don't get ill if it goes down because of that adjustment. All right, back to level 2. There's the 4 though, and oh yeah, and it's hard. So we get 100 for that one, and $70. We'll go 75 for 5. That's still one hit though. That's a good hit, but it's only one hit. There's a 5 we don't have. A 2. 11. An 8, but it's not hard, but that's okay. 70 minus 10 is 60. And that's our 2 hits there. Alright, and we're rolling right along. People ask me about this right here. This was when I had a little roulette game or whatever, this was the rake for the roulette. But since my back, went down, whatever, I decided to sit to do this stuff. It's just perfect little rake. Now, our fun fact for today. Okay, here we go. A 7, right? Oh, I didn't come down here, sorry. But we're gonna go right back. But here's the cool part. If it can go second step, hit the 2 hits, calm, second step, 2 hits, calm, we'll still be fine. That's the truth. Let's see. Let me get $50. There. All right. Let's see if we can do this. There's a 10. That's 100 minus 10 is 90. So we'll take 75, 85, 90. That's one hit. Oh, by the way, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning. Tell me I'm not dedicated, y'all. 1 o'clock in the morning. Alright, there's an 8. 70 minus 10 is 60. And was that the second hit? Yeah, I think it was. So we'll come down. And if you're wondering where we are, pretty much this quarter sets that rack up, so we're up 125. We got a long way to go to get to 1,000, and that might make it just unbearably long. Now, if I make the base, if we start, let's start at level 2. That's just a bankroll adjustment. That's really all there is to it. Let's start at level 2 as the base. Doesn't change the way it's played, it's just we're losing one rung of the ladder. That's all. So here we go. Alright, there's a 3. There's a 10. So there's 100. There's a $90 hit. Alright. But it's not like second hit. It's just, let me start there. And then, or maybe just like the other one. Maybe you start there and then if it hits, you can regress. Let's try that. I'm throwing a regression here. Waylon, what do you think, brother? A lot of our strategies now that I got to make 1,000, maybe we start at level 2, hit it, and then regress. Let's try it. Or we just keep it at level 2. Let's try the regression. Let's see if we can make the regression get to what we want just a little quicker, but still be safe. Alright, there we go. Alright, there's a 5, and there's the 7. That might be the move, man. A 7. Oh, you rat bastard, boy. Okay. 3. When you're on the right side, man. Oh, double 5. The 7s will hurt your feelings. All right, that's 150. And then 15 times 7 is 105. That's good. That's good. 105. And that's one hit. There. Let's do another one. There's a 6. That's 105. That's a $90 hit. And our second hit. So we come down. There's a, oh, that's a good one. 3, 3. Oh, by the way, sorry, I keep forgetting that. 6. So that's 70. Let's get it first. Let's get that out of the way. But then 10 times 9 is 90. We'll go 100 for 10. And that's one hit. There's a 5. And that stinking ass 7. When you're on the dark side, you love those 7s like that, but not so much, man, when you're on the right side. Let's shove this over here. Let me get $100 in these. lot of reds with this strategy. Alright, here we go. There's an 11. A 6. Alright. Now that is a 105. That's a $90 hit. Net. Just so you know. 105 minus 15. In case y'all were wondering. Sometimes I know what I'm doing. And that's it. We need another hit. That's a 7. Well, so much for that. All right. Now we're going to the $100 level. But I'm going to make the hard ways quarters. Give that extra $5 bump there. Another 7. Are you freaking kidding me, man? I would have been at my 300 though, I think. And so we'll keep the hard ways at a quarter this time. Now we're at 100 and a quarter. These 7s will hurt you. Whoops, this is 120. Right? 11. We're at 100 and a quarter though. No, I'm sorry. These are 150s. Did I mention it was 1 o'clock in the morning? Alright, here we go. 8. Alright, that's 175 minus 25. That's a 150. Net. There's one hit. Oh, hard 10. Alright, so 125 is 250. And 25 times 7 is 175. Alright, we're going to keep those at a quarter, come down to the $100 level, which is level 4. Those should be 20s, but I amped them up $5. Ain't gonna kill us one way or the other. Alright, let's see if we can get 2 hits here. There's a 4. That's 200 minus 25, which is 175. So there's one hit there. There's a 6, same thing. 140, 30, 20, 115. That's our second hit. That's all net stuff. And we'll come down to the $75 level. Ready? There's a 6, so that's a 90, 80, 90, that's 105, $90 hit. Net. And that's hit number 1. And there's a 6, that's a $90 hit. That's hit number 2. Alright. Oh man, as soon as you just do good, then all of a sudden, bam. We're going to skip that level. We've been doing okay. Actually, not really bad major run. There's an 8 hard. It's just adjusting it as I go up or down. I'm actually using my own judgment in my own head. But anyway, that's 140. Let's go ahead and get that. You know, just for a short, you know, I skip a level. Like I start at level 2 instead of level 1. I skip level 3. See if we can make up some ground. So there's 140. And then 25 times 9. That's 225. That's one hit. But really, as I look at this, because I skipped a level, I don't have to do 2 hits on it. I know I'm really taking a lot of liberty with his strategy here. I don't think he'll mind because he knows I'm smart. And I'm very... But I could take one more hit and drop down to level 2. Let's try that. Sometimes you make judgment calls. And look at this. Look at this. Sometimes you make judgment calls and it works. Sometimes it don't. It did this time. 25, 35, 40. Sometimes it works, man. And then 225. Let's get... Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Alright. Like so. Then we can come down to level 2. And we'll check out where we're at here in a minute. Not quite, I can tell. We got to make $1,000, so we're not quite there. We'll check our rack after the next hit. But those two double 8s, double 4s, whatever, they were good. They were good to us. I was fixing to say, I fully expect that damn 7. I fully expect it. And there it was. 2. Damn 7. Son of a gun. Alright, and that means we go to the $100 level. Alright. Another 7. Are you freaking kidding me, man? Sometimes it just don't matter what you do. Alright, now we gotta go to 1 1/4. Okay. Boy, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. There's a 10. So that's 250. 250 minus 25 is 225. And that's hit number 1. That's a 2. Let's do this. Let's turn this around. I need to fix this, man. There's a 2. A 6. Alright, so that's a 150 net. Get another hit. There's a 10. That's 2. I know that's 3rd hit, but it's just calculations, man. 250. That's 225. It is what it is. Bring this down. Keep that there. I got to get $100 in red. All right. $12. A 6. 140. 115. That's hit number 1. 5. 8. 115. It's hit number 2. Alrighty. As you can tell, man, it's a business right now. I'm trying to figure out what we're doing here. There's a 5. Trying to get back down to base. Ooh, a double nickel. Alright, alright. Alright. So that's 150. Plus 105. We'll take it for hit number 1. And there's a 9 we don't have. There's a double 8. Oh, a double 4. Square pair. Oh, yeah. So that's 105. We'll take. And then we're going to take 9 times 15. Is 135. So we're going to take another one, 25, 35, and we're going to come down. Let's just bring it all down. Let's see where we're at. You know, see where we're at. Here's where we're at right at the moment. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 25, 35, 40. We got fucking $60 to give. Normally I'd say that's close enough, but I'm gonna stick hard to that $1,000 to really put the pressure on them. But that does mean I can come way back down. All I need, famous last words, all I need really is 1 or 2 hits, or 1 good one. $35 would almost get me there. If I can, yeah, we're close. And that'll do it. Right there, boys and girls. That double 4 or double 2. That'll do it. So that gets us 50. We know that gets us over the deal. And then 7 times 5 is 35. And that'll be it. We can close the books onto this one. Now, yes, I tweaked. I still went up and down. I just tweaked amounts as I went, as I saw I needed to. I knew what we had to obtain. So, like we tell you all the time, a lot of us out there in YouTube will tell you, you got to use your head. You can't just use a strategy, even though I've been trying A, B, C, A, B, C. And I know, I guess I went back on what I said I was going to do, but I think it just happened. I mean, I'm getting to the point of $1,000. I don't want to lose because I won't use my head. I mean, I know what to do, but I know that's conflicting for everybody, and I'm sorry. But, you know, it's just skipping 1 step or starting at level 2. Just a little. I'm not changing the strategy at all. Just a little bit of the money management, using my brain, watching my rack. That's all. So here we go. That's a quarter. Alright, there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a quarter. I don't know what the big would have been. I don't care. I gave him a quarter. It's probably way more than that, but I think I've overgiven it time. You know what I think about that. Yeah, man. Good job. That was 1, 2, 300. There. Oh, let's get these envelopes out. Let's slide that over here. I've got to do some envelope stuff. plus this particular time, we're going to pay $500 worth of bills. Extra bills. So we're just going to give that straight away. And then we're going to keep 5. Alright. And we're going to take this. We're going to dump 5 into excess. And, you know, I've heard Waylon say this a lot. This is the best thing I ever invented. And I invented this when I did this for a living. Envelopes have saved me. It's saved a lot of my members. It's just, I don't know. It's the best thing I've ever done. All right, let's see if we can. These little chips add up, man. Every dollar you put in them envelopes will help you. When I get low of black, I'm going, where the hell are they all going? Right here. So there's 1, 2, 3. Alright, so where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5,000. We'll take that. We'll get us another $5,000 chip. So we got 10, 20,000, 20,400 now in the excess. Remember, I've lost several times, but these have saved me every time. All right, let's see what we got in fun money. I like you guys seeing when I count this shit up. It's real, man. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. Another $5,000 chip. Red in the bag is $5,000. Just so you know. So we got 5, 55, 56, 57, 50. Now in fun. I have as much in my fun envelope as I do in my my rack that I use. Plus 4 times my rack over there. I got 5 times that rack. So you can afford to take a few chances. Alright, keep building these up. That's how important that is, boys and girls. I can't say that enough. Alright, longer session, but they're going to be when they're $1,000. That's just the way it's going to be. So, it made... What the hell is wrong with this pen? I'll throw you away. Alright. Let's do this one. Alright. So it made 7 at $1,000. Alright. Next is Uptown Downtown. We'll do that next video. And we'll have a new sponsor and everything. Alright. Oh. Well, y'all, I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight so late. And, well, hell, what am I thinking? You guys won't be watching it tonight. You'll be watching it tomorrow. But, anyway, that's it. Until the next time, be great. See you, bye.